We'd like to send out a big shout out to Oscar Morita. He's the producer of our intro music. His beats are dope, but his real skills are as a visual artist. He's a studio photographer whose services include photography, videography, editing, and creative direction for any of your shoots. Whether you're looking for high caliber talent and professionalism, or you want to collaborate with a photographer capable of stepping outside of the box, contact Oscar Morita for your photography needs. His website is www.oscarmorita.com. That's www.oscarmirrida.com. You can also follow him on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
So welcome. I am Lakeisha D, the star of my new hit series, Lakeisha D. In my mind, I'll always be me.
As she stares off into the distance, the stars twinkle before her eyes. Around her head, a halo begins to form, and angels sing. We all bow down to Lakeisha D.
Oh, I don't need the bowing part, but as long as you're standing outside of me, boo, I'm good, baby. I am good.
I'll pump her head up like that. Let's not do that.
To my right, I do have my Zelinas here with me, and to the left of me, if it's considered a circle, it's gonna be my Brit BeBe frames to you guys. Welcome. I want to start off with asking about how everybody's weekend was. How was that, Brit?
My weekend was pretty chill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just do what most entrepreneurs do, and that's catch up on books and make more bookings and keep them flowing because these bills gotta be paid.
Hello.
Because I don't get a check every other Friday. I gotta make my check.
Well, when you say books, you mean reading?
No, I mean bookings.
Oh,
like
okay,
actual
baby, 'cause
clients.
I started thinking about books that I want.
Oh, I mean, I read plenty of those too.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to get all my clients in order for the next month because October is very busy for a makeup artist and special effects makeup artist. So October is gonna be, it's gonna be fun. Yay!
Exciting.
So exciting.
Money.
Girl, I just walked around the wig section.
It was empty, huh? I know.
It's just like, wow. Because y'all gotta like match up makeup with hair. And you have to make sure that it's whatever hair they're gonna wear at the end of the day too. And when you look at how all that stuff just kind of comes into play, I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of work.
So much fun. Yay.
Exciting though. Why would that not be exciting?
Oh, I love it.
That's your craft.
I really do.
So I feel like
enjoy
it's
it.
something that you really more so enjoy than feel like you actually have to work.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. I definitely want to feel like that within the next 5 years. That's my plan.
It's coming.
So I feel like I'm not at work.
Claim
like
it and it will happen.
Amen. In Jesus' name. Whew. All right. So Z, how was your weekend, babe?
Well, I was frolicking in the forest with, butterflies and wildebeest.
No, I believe you. I've seen your Instagram.
That's proof, people. That's proof.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Real talk though, yeah. So this weekend I went to the Hilltop Arboretum, which is actually an LSU property, but it was...
You better stay local.
I'm just saying, it's great. It's off of Highland Road, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is really gorgeous. So they have a lot of native species. When I say species, I mean like trees and
I want to say native
stuff like
species.
that. Okay, so there's we have pawpaws. Pawpaws are like native to Louisiana, which means that like way back when, before people started planting stuff, you could naturally find pawpaws. But when you talk about like Chinese elm and or something that you like Chinese maple or stuff like that, or like cherry blossoms. Those aren't native to Louisiana.
Right.
So even though they might be kind of like growing, you would think they're like growing in the wild, like somebody planted it there, or somebody had the tree and like its seeds found its way over there through whatever process.
Yeah.
So there's some non-native species that are invasive, which means that they actually mess shit up, and then there's the other ones that are cool. So, you know, we just learned about a lot. But anyway, the stuff at the Arboretum is like, it's a mixture of native and non-native species, but the way they have everything set up is nice, and it's really beautiful. Like, if anybody gets the chance to go over there and just like talk to people who work there and find out about the history, like it's an eye-opening and very peaceful experience. But funny story, when I was over there, this guy was actually about to propose to his girlfriend.
Oh.
So he had like scoped out the place, and he like, you know, he brought people, like their families in to hide, and they brought a photographer to hide or whatever. And like, he was just, you know, bringing her out there because it's that beautiful out there. Yeah. So, you know, he just brought her out there because he's going to propose, and then they were all going to go eat dinner and stuff. And we were just like trying not to stare at him and stuff.
I would have been right in there with him. I would have been part of the crowd. I'm sorry. I'd have been like, oh my God, are you ready?
She's just like looking around. He's like leading her to places and stuff. And it's just like, oh my gosh, this is so cute.
So cute. I would have been all in it. Like, I'd have been like, oh my God, you're so pretty. Can I walk with you guys?
I know, right?
I'd rather mess up the whole thing.
Just pop it all up.
Yeah, I'd have been like, yeah. As soon as he would have proposed, I'd be like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. And she'd be like, who the hell is this female? Right. Over here being the most extra person. I'm sorry, you know, black people, we can't go nowhere, okay? Because I would be the one. I would be the one pepping it all up. I can't wait till my friends get married.
This is the thing, though. Like, if ever I would have to deal with a proposal, like, I don't want it to be,
You don't want a hint?
No, I mean, like, hopefully we're close enough that, like, I've already talked about ring, because, like, I don't like diamonds. This, like, I'm one of those weirdos.
What
like,
you want? Just a circular ring? A black titanium?
I'm not a basic plain Jane. No.
What do you?
I mean, like, I like
it wilted out of
super burn.
Oh my! I ain't messing with y'all.
I just want to know, like, it's supposed to be wilted out of leaves.
Wilted. You're wilted now.
No, I said wilting the ring.
That's how she sees it.
No.
I might as well get some dried flowers of any kind and just like turn them into a.
What, you gonna do a tattoo like Beyonce? Because I want a tattoo.
I don't want no tattoo.
I want a tattoo of with me and my husband, like initials or something, or like maybe a heart that just says that this is yours. So when you lose that ring, bitch, I'm still here. Okay, go ahead. I'm possessive, very possessive.
Girl, I don't blame you. But he gonna know. We don't need no material things. He gonna know and he gonna understand. Cause it's like I'm nice. You know, like I'm not gonna say I'm nice at first and then I change. Just like it's not that I expect things. You know, I'm not going to tell you that I expect these things, but I expect them. So I'm not going to ask you who was she that you were just talking to. You're going to tell me. Yeah. Because
communication.
Exactly. You're going to know that I need to know these things. Yeah. Right. And then we're going to be happy because I'm probably going to tell you to go back over there and talk to her because I'm tired of hearing your ass. So I'm going to need to know that I can send you to her or I can send you to the other girl. So I need to know who you're talking to and what's going on. It's not, but anyway, back to the ring. So I don't like diamonds, but, like they have like opals and there's, there's so many different types of gems that are just so much nicer than
so
diamonds.
You don't want that as a gem, but you'll still take like a gold plated ring, like the gold carat.
Gold is fine.
I want rose gold or chocolate, maybe because I just like chocolate. But
it's nice platinum. Platinum is
I do really like nice. The platinum.
I had a platinum ring once, and
I feel like that'd be more for my husband. I do a platinum or all black. I don't know. Depends on who my man is.
Looks like white gold. Mm-hmm. You can't tell it's platinum unless you like actually know it's platinum.
As you flash your ring to me, Britt. As she gives me the broken wrist. Okay. All right. Yeah. Excuse me. You learn something new every day. I tell you.
In case you needed a reference.
Right. I will take that.
Remember the ring that I remember when I came here a few years ago and I had that big old ring?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was platinum and diamonds. Okay. And I hated it.
Oh. Just because it was platinum and diamond?
No, I mean every time it would turn into my finger, like I would like it just it's just big because I don't have.
You don't want gaudy.
Yeah, basically. Gaudy. And okay, I don't like that. But anyway, yeah. So
I can understand that. Like my the one ring I always wore that I cannot find right now because I have a mischievous 3-year-old was my class ring from high school. It was an emerald. And it was the princess cut. Everybody for their senior rings were like big, like noticeable. I just wanted something simple that went on my finger that can go with anything. That wasn't like gaudy. Exactly. That's exactly the cut that it was. Like yours is the same as mine. And I loved it. I did not mind it at all. I felt like it was something that was perfect for me and my little fingers, because I don't have big fingers. Letting my future husband know that now that I wear a size 5, maybe a 6, depends on which finger is going on.
Yeah, I don't even know what size mine is. No, she knows that.
I know my ring size because I one day there will be a ring on this left hand, okay? Weddings are exciting to me, and I want to be able to experience that with one of my friends.
Yeah.
Like when you got married, I wasn't around, and I feel sucky about that. But your wedding was also
very intimate.
Yeah.
I didn't have a wedding. Well, it was my wedding. Yeah. It was my personal wedding, but it wasn't, I didn't have a ceremony. Right. I didn't have like a building or a reception or anything.
Can't reach it.
We wanted to be super intimate, and it was around Christmas time. We got married on December 7th, and my cousin, who is probably one of my closest friends, and his wife, Terrell and Muffin. Her real name is Loretta, but we call her Muff. But yeah, I'm super close with both of them, and they were like, why don't you guys just come get married here? And I was like, okay, cool, because they have a really beautiful home, and
the pictures were beautiful.
Yeah, not only did they extend that branch for us to have it there, she took it above and beyond, and she made the living room area look like a white Christmas.
Aww.
It was like white trees, like winter wonderland.
That's the type of thing that I would love to do. Yeah, like, I don't want no cathedral, no like big old thing. Because
at first we wanted to get married outside, but then it rained.
The outside part,
and then that's when she said, "Just come here," and then she did that, and it was really beautiful.
That's cute. You know what? That's nice to have people on your side that's ready to do stuff like that. Like I got you. I got a beautiful house. Come do it here. Like that's the type of people that you need in your life always. Yeah. And I'm glad y'all was able to have that with just y'all too. Your family was there. The people that were significant to y'all's lives were there.
It was literally just immediate family. Yeah. It was my parents, his mom, his grandma, my grandmother, my aunts, my uncles, my oldest son, and that was it. Yeah. That's
the people that you needed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. All the people I needed. I feel you. Yeah. We gonna turn up one day, of course, because everybody know me. I'm always down to have a good party. Right. So once we hit a milestone, then we're gonna have a big, huge reception, and everyone's gonna come out, get drunk, and eat and dance.
How many years are we in this now? 7?
This will be our 5th year. In December, and we have been together for 7. Yes.
Look at God. I love that. Wait till y'all hit 10. I'm ready. Hopefully by the time you hit 10, I'll be on 1. Okay? Like
hopefully not that far.
Well, you never know.
But whatever comes.
I have to get me together. I'm working on Keisha, and that's a lot. That's a list. Yeah. Okay? So but I want to do like the intimacy, but I want to do mine like a cruise or a destination wedding. Yeah. So those are people that come. Yeah, those are my intimate people. Yeah. Like everybody's not gonna be able to make that because if you feel like you're significant, you're gonna be there. Yeah. If you don't, you just like, oh, she's getting married, let her go. Like, I feel like those are the people that I got your back. I'm with you 100%, you and him. Like, you're about to be one. I condone both of y'all. I'm here for both of y'all. I support both of y'all. Like, I love coming over here and seeing you and Dee's relationship. I love talking to y'all, watching y'all. And because Darwin is such
was it really VJ that was in love with y'all's relationship?
Yeah. I just want to give a small shout out to my boy, AJ. I love you, boy. Me and Darwin love you, boy. Well, AJ go hard behind us.
AJ do go hard behind y'all.
He's like our number one supporter. We love you.
AJ goes hard behind y'all. He does. He loves y'all relationship. I think he's only met y'all really twice because of the baby showers between mine and yours. Yeah. He's met y'all. But he loves y'all. Like, I don't know if it's creepy or not, but he loves y'all. I think he just loves good, genuine people. Like
Right.
y'all are good people.
Because it's like
you feel that
so often. Like you see, like these people are in their social media relationships. They look good,
right?
Pictures, but then when you go, into
their home and private life, whole different thing.
Oh, even if you go in public with them on the sidelines, it's like they really don't, But like when you see people who genuinely love each other, and interact positively with each other, and like all their surroundings, I
remember seeing them like at a BDT party. Like Darwin steps back, let Brittany do her. But when that song come on, Brittany go over there, groove a little bit, say hi to babe, play around. But he was staying back. Let her handle her business.
But that's how relationships should be.
Exactly. Why I love it. Because you know your role. When like Brittany has something, like if she's supporting him, she goes stand back, let him do his little, his man thing, do he gotta do the network, and then they come together for like the few little moments to show I love you, miss you, just want to make sure you're still here. And they go back out about their business. And I love that they have that leadership role together. They're not like, oh, I gotta be by your side at every second. Oh, you gotta make sure this person ain't not like he's not like that. Right. He's just there
because
to
they have
support.
That mutual trust.
Exactly. And that understanding, communication, that's the main thing. And that's why I love their relationship. I don't stalk them, but I do love being around.
Tell us that now.
You never know about in 5 years.
She always outside our window, y'all. Don't believe it.
In the window, okay? Bitch, what they got going on today?
Underneath y'all bed. What you talking about?
Baby, look, I tries to knock, but if I got to come on in, then I'm just gonna come on in because we are in this together. Except when y'all in like closed doors. Once you lock the door, okay, Keisha, step your ass outside. I don't mind that. But really, when I come to their house, I feel welcome. And I love that. I always wanted that for my life is when I get married and everything, I want me and my husband to be able to welcome all of our friends for like holidays, birthdays, showers, just able to come over and you feel like, oh, your man attentive. Oh, he a friend with us. Like he one of the crew.
Right.
Whether if it's just, having a conversation or whatever. I just want my man I want everybody to feel like, oh, that's our man too. That's bae. But you have to cross that line with bae.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I love that. That's what I want. I don't want a man that's standoffish. I don't want somebody that's not going to be sociable with my friends. Like, because I'm a sociable person. So I don't want my man not to be the same. So, like I said, when I met Darwin, because I knew you first. Right. But when I met him, I was like, all right. Like, I love it. And then he's so attentive with the kids. Like, he's that perfect all-around guy. And I'm glad that you found happiness. Oh, thank you. I hope that pushes off on me when God decides to have me a man. But
moving along.
Yes. So, I actually wanted to talk about my weekend. So,
what'd you do this weekend?
Girl, let me tell you. So, I went to New Orleans to see the Wildin' Out concert. They going on tour. Nick Cannon. Okay. And a special guest was Boosie and Waka Flocka. Yeah. So Boosie was going so hard. I posted it on Instagram. Y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it. We saw it. I was going ham. Like Boosie had me back into my 2006, 2007 days back in college, and I was Boosie top of it. Like I was hyped, and it was awesome. Like I've never been to a Boosie concert, and that's how he act. Even if it was the old songs, it was lit. It was live. And Waka Flocka came out, like, everybody was standing on the chairs, who was on the floor, so I was standing on my chair, and I was just dancing, I was bobbing, and then No Hands came on, and that's all I wanted to hear was, girl, the way you move it, got me in a trance, so I was dancing, I almost fell off the chair. The dude and the girl behind me was like, you all right? I said, I'm good. This chair just wasn't ready for me. The chair wasn't ready because they kept leaning, it's the foldable chair. Yeah. So if you lean back a little bit, you're leaning back and the whole row is coming with you. So it was good. It was horrible though, but it was good. So I was able to shake back. I had fun. Then the next day was the fried chicken festival. Never been to a fried chicken festival. It was I think it's the second or third year they've done this. Yeah. And Raising Cane's is the sponsor. Naturally. Bitch, Raising Cane's got money. So they had the little fans out there with the Raising Cane. Like they had different people, competing for best chicken dish or whatever. Yeah. It was delicious. I had chicken and waffles. I had some yams. I had some some gelato from this place called Sucre. Something like that. It was delicious.
It's a local New Orleans spot that specializes in macaroons. Yeah,
they did have macaroons. I didn't get those, but I got the gelato, and it was delicious.
They have they make the authentic French macaroons. They're delicious.
I should have tried them. They was like $7.
Yeah,
but it was like $2.
Yeah, well, when I say authentic, I mean authentic.
And then you can put the authentic Monty. Yes. I see. But it was the gelato was good, so I definitely recommend them. I'll try them next time. But after that, because that was like towards the French Quarter area, so we went ahead and got my palm read, and I got some the palm reading, the tarot card, and runes. Yeah. Runes are just something that goes along with the palm reading. I'm pretty sure both of y'all know this because y'all know way more than what the hell I know. But I had to go try this. And I felt like it was just confirmation. Yeah. I'm already doing some things in my life and I'm starting over and I'm starting something new. And hearing what he told me was just confirmation. Like, you're whatever you're doing right now is going to work out for you. It's going to put you on a great path. You're going on the right path now, but you need confirmation. It's like, yeah, I actually do. Like, for me as a Taurus, I really do need confirmation. I need words of comfort or confirmation.
I don't think it's just the Taurus thing because I need confirmation too. I need verbal confirmation.
Really?
For a lot of stuff.
Maybe it's just a female thing.
Maybe.
Okay, well, I felt like that when I took the 5 love languages test, mine was words of affirmation and confirmation and actions. But when he told me that his name is August, shout out to August, I'm going to be contacting you. I have your personal phone number. He told me to let him know if I have any questions. I told him I do have 2 friends that do know a lot about this, but if I can ask you, are you okay with that? He was like, sure. Gave me his personal contact and everything.
Did he say anything about us?
No, this was after. Both of y'all had such a disappointed okay? I'm sorry.
He's supposed to be intuitive.
You're my bad.
It's all right. I'm going to sing him some vibes tonight.
He's going to get all the vibes. All of them.
Well, I felt like, don't go to August like that. He was very helpful and informative.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be real appreciative.
Okay.
And grateful.
Okay.
For August.
As you see your expression right now, doesn't seem that way. But I appreciated the words. But he was very, I enjoyed it. Like, I feel like I got something out of it. Like, right now, I'm looking into rose quartz and keys. He told me keys and rose quartz. And I was like, okay. So I want to ask you guys more about it because I don't know about the rose quartz. I don't know much about, the keys. And, he was like, that's just something that you can, hold close to you for meditation and for tranquility and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, cool. But I wasn't able to get more in depth because we were just sitting outside the first quarter. I'm going to let your next customer come up, but I do want to know more about it. So I've been Googling, but I know from personal experiences that y'all know, more than my little mind knows. So please give me I need the raw version. Like, don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to be like Keisha.
It's not that complicated. Like, when it comes, this is the thing, like, crystals are really what you want to make of it. Like, they each have their own properties. Once they've been cleansed, they each have their own properties.
You cleanse them.
Let's one step at a time.
Okay, gotcha. Moving too fast.
Once they've been cleansed, they have their own properties that are pretty standard for the same type of, like stone, like across the board. So whether it's a tourmaline, whether it's a onyx, whether it's a rose quartz or like a crystal quartz. And they also have different types of crystal quartzes and stuff like that. So it just kind of depends on what you get. But anyway,
he did say crystal quartz.
Yeah. So with rose quartzes, it's like he said, it's dealing with love. It's dealing with, kind of like it really connects with your heart chakra.
Yep.
So if you were to kind of meditate on like a rose quartz and, like you're focusing on what it's supposed to bring to you, you're not only allowing yourself to open your heart chakra to receive love, but also be able to give love and also to be able to understand how to love yourself. So a lot of that stuff kind of comes into play. And then it goes with also like people who are like affection. Affection isn't always a physical thing. Sometimes affection is like a verbal thing or, just like an action-oriented thing. So, it's like it touches on all of those different types of things. Empathy, sympathy, what else? Compassion. all those kinds of things. So it allows people to kind of feel a lot more. So if you have the quartz with you, then you're able to tune into those frequencies a lot better. And if you meditate on it, then even if you're away from it, you're able to tune into those frequencies. And before I even get into when they aren't cleansed, I'm gonna let Brittany go ahead and say her piece. I know she knows. I don't know everything. But 2 heads are better than one. So.
Baby, y'all I'm just taking in the information.
Yeah, I keep like a electronic journal of like all of the crystals and all that. But like a metaphysical guide for rose quartz, which is with what you're going through. Of course, it is a heart chakra stone, and astrologically it's in tune with the Taurus, which you are Taurus. So not only does it connect with you as far as your heart chakra, but you as a person, as you being a Taurus woman, your strongest connection is going to be with a rose quartz, and your vibration level, which that goes with numerology, but the vibration level is a 7, and a 7 in numerology is
that's a completion, huh?
It's the number of introspection and inner wisdom.
Okay.
Which is one of the things you're trying to seek right now.
Right.
So it kind of goes full circle with the way that it connects to you. And it's almost like the rose quartz is where you need to be. You need to keep it close to your heart. So, when he said keep one on you at all times, I suggest you wear it
a necklace.
As a necklace. Okay. Because that's going to be your strongest connection to your heart chakra.
Okay. I want to say I had one before.
You've had one before?
I don't know if it was real or not, but I remember buying one, and it was the color of a rose. It was a rose quartz, and
it's not the color. They're not the color of a rose. They're more.
They're pinkish. Yeah. It was like that
it's
color.
Like
I don't have it around my neck.
Like a soft red.
Yeah, I don't know what made me buy it though. Like I just bought it.
But see, this is the thing. Like maybe majority of. I think I've maybe only bought 2 crystals in my entire life, but like literally, I had I couldn't fit them into 2 hands. Like all the crystals I've ever had, like most of them, they've been given to me. So it's like people who either they know me and they're like, "Oh, you need this," or you know what, this crystal's telling me that it needs to go with you.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Because they will, once you start tuning, like, I know it sounds like a lot of crazy shit, because to me, I was like, at first, I was like, y'all talking some crazy. I just now got on this 3rd, 5th and 10th dimensional stuff. Like, y'all can't be throwing this crystal stuff on me right now, because I have, I was like, y'all crazy. But when I started actually
looking into it,
it's not even looking into it, not even reading into it, it's meditating with them. Okay. Meditating with the focus on them, then you get to understand like the energies that you're feeling within yourself and how it attunes to what I kind of say is like the frequencies of the earth, because it's part of the earth. All these crystals have been mined from the earth. Right. We are of the earth, so it's kind of a way of being in touch with yourself.
And to piggyback off that, the life of a crystal is a very long time. Even a crystal this small could take up to 30 years to form. Oh, wow. So you're looking at wisdom within a stone. So not only are you meditating in energy, you're meditating in wisdom of what the
into that Akashic record right
quick. Oh, okay. Let me just levitate for a second. But seriously though, like these crystals are like they're life forms, and it takes many years for them to develop, even the smallest crystal. So when you connect to it, you're absorbing that wisdom of the roughness of it, everything it's experienced, everything what it has lost. It could have been from a larger crystal and it broke off, but it broke off for a reason. Like all of those things go through you, and that's why it was called to you.
Okay. Well, I very much so believe that.
Let me take this time, since she said it broke, things breaking off. Let me use this to talk about cleansing crystals.
Please.
They will remove themselves. Just like how people lose socks in the dryer and they don't know where they go.
I'm still wondering where my socks are.
I'm serious. Like, crystals will lose themselves. And sometimes if people don't want to let things go and their energy is stronger than the crystal's energy, so to speak, and just say they give that crystal to somebody else, you're going to feel that person's energy on that crystal. And so even though it has its own, so just say it's a rose quartz and it has its own inherent positive properties, you're going to be feeling whatever that person was going through and all that kind of craziness, but you can cleanse it. It's really easy to cleanse them. But you just have to make sure that you do that, or else you're gonna be feeling all like that.
That person's crystal.
Yeah, this isn't doing what it's supposed to do. So even if you buy one, even if someone gives it to you, well, if you know the person, that doesn't really matter. But if you buy one, just make sure you cleanse it. It's really easy. You just throw it in some salt water. You know what I'm saying? Use like some kosher salt, some Himalayan sea salt, or something like that.
That's the one.
But the best way to do it is to take it to a body of water. So whether it's a lake, whether it's a river, whether it's the ocean is actually the best. But some body of water, the natural body of water, and just let it just like go in the sand and the water and let it cleanse like within the earth. And it's cleansed, and that's it.
Oh wow! So do you take a trip to the beach?
I mean, or you can just go to the Amit River or Mississippi River or any of these bayous or creeks, right?
Can you touch the water at the levee?
I wouldn't.
I mean, but that's Mississippi River, right? Like,
okay, maybe not that part.
Okay.
The Amit River.
You know, I know a lot of hiking trails that have very clean streams. So we can go on a hike one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of us can go on a hike one day. So yeah.
That'll be nice.
I don't know. Wait.
What?
What kind of hike you talking about?
I'm not gonna kill you.
I'm just saying, because I like to like go on like 7 mile hikes. So that's what I'm asking. Okay. Yeah. We hiking. Okay.
Yeah, we hiking. As long as I got my inhaler. Because y'all sound like y'all trying to kill me. 7 miles sounds like a long time. It's hot. I work in the heat. I don't want to be in the heat that long.
But there's shade. There's trees.
Yeah.
How often?
Like
the whole thing is shaded?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but don't yell me like I know. I don't hike. Okay? I'm a city girl. Don't hike. But I'm down for it.
Who's born and raised in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, that don't go hiking. That has never camped.
It's okay.
Or hiked in
we'll
her
get you there.
Which I'm okay with. I'm open to learning.
Yeah.
I'm very much. That's why I want to know more about this heart chakra and everything. But that's definitely going to be something that I look into. I really want to purchase one. I feel like this is something that I can put my energy towards. You know, I'm not the guy kept telling me about my higher being. He was like, I don't know who you pray to or who your higher spirituality being is, but you're going to start seeing that more in depth now. He was like, whether if you're going to, use your crystals or whatever, as long as you have your higher being with you, it's going to work out for you. Whatever you're starting, whatever your new project is, it's going to perspire. Am I saying the right word?
Yeah, that's not the right word.
Prosper.
That's right.
There you go. Because
that could have went.
Yeah, my bad. Blame it on the alcohol, but
that
he did prosper. Oh, you have a poem. Let's do a poetry corner for the day.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you were going to come up with the poem, but until she finds that poem, I'm glad that you guys were able to, help me out with that part. I do want to know more. He did tell me keep a mirror on me to deflect the negative energies and everything. He told me I was doing a good job. I was cutting people out, starting over. I will find love. He did say that. I have 3 spawns coming. I don't know why he said 3, but he said 2 are girls.
He said spawn.
He said spawn. Yeah, he's actually 3 spawns. Because he was like, the youngest one is a boy. I was like, well, I already got that one, so evidently that's probably gonna be the only one then. He's like, I'm just telling you what I see. But he told me that, and he was like, you're going to prosper. Your new thing that you're starting, that you just recently started, which only thing I can think of is this lovely podcast.
Right.
He said it's going to prosper. And I just need that confirmation just to weed out the negativity. And I'm glad I'm able to start this with you guys. I do want us to be able to cleanse and prosper together. And I'm excited about this journey. But yeah, I'm going to definitely look into this rose quartz and these crystals.
Yeah.
And it needs to be something that I'm not saying I'm praying to it, but I do want to learn meditation. I need to learn how to be by myself and grow. I'm going through my growing stage.
Let me tell you something. Meditation is bomb as fuck, bro.
Really?
It's bomb.
Like, it's meditation. When I think about meditation, do not judge me. But I definitely think about the Tina Turner, Nam Yo Renge Kyo. But it's just her centering herself to focus. Basically. But I just always think about that part with the Buddhist. Is it Buddhist? Was she practicing Buddhism?
It's Mahayana Buddhism.
Okay. I know
used to be
that she
Buddhist
was
for a number of years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely is a form of meditation. Meditation has no race, no religion, no
But
gender.
meditation is just sitting there within yourself and focusing on something, or are you just clearing your mind? Like, what is meditation?
It's
different.
It's kind of both, and it's kind of not both. It's kind of like everything, really. You just have to find a place where you can center yourself. And center yourself doesn't necessarily mean sitting. I know people who meditate standing up, but just find a peaceful place.
Mm-hmm.
It can be anywhere, and where you just center yourself. That just means like your whole being. You center yourself.
You're with you.
Yeah, and you. I know people meditate eyes open. You can do eyes open, eyes closed.
I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. I did yoga and they told you to meditate and I fell asleep.
Well, I mean, whatever works for you. You just want to get that centered, grounding position, and you just let yourself flow. Like you kind of like go into a state of zen,
and don't limit your thoughts. Like just
you let everything just go. Just let everything go. And like you'll start to feel like a tingle. It starts at your fingertips. Well, I mean, for me it does. I don't know if I'm speaking correctly, but for me, you feel a tingle. It starts at your fingertips and you start to feel that whole vibration over your whole body. It kind of feels like you're like lifted a little bit. So
it's your aura.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No,
for me, everything is different.
Yeah, it's different. There's no like meditation is it's like everything. It's like everything and nothing at the same time. Like it goes of it's so broad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I tend to feel like there's sometimes when I feel like at peace with like my surroundings, so especially if it's extremely quiet and I'm able to have peace, then like I feel like I it's like not being able to tell the difference between your skin and the air.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And like you're aware of your thoughts, but you're aware that you're aware of your thoughts. And so it's like being able to...
sounds so deep.
It is, but it's not.
Yeah, but it sounds so deep. Like, I'm hearing it.
My husband likes to say I go into inception mode when I do it.
No.
Which I think is so cute. It's like you're in a dream within a dream within a dream.
Oh, wow.
Like,
okay, well, that's his interpretation.
That
works. You get hella clarity.
Yeah,
though, like,
I say, well, it works.
What do you mean? Like, you saying clarity? Clarity when you meditate? Like, you mean clarity within your life, clarity within your mindset, or...
Well, I put it like this. Me personally, I'm a very tense person. I have a lot of anxiety. I think about a mile a minute, regardless of how slow or stumbled I may talk sometimes. Like, I'm thinking about 50 different things that may or may not be related to my present situation. Being able to meditate allows me to not only focus on singular thoughts and be able to think about things one at a time, but I'm also able to look at them in a comprehensive way so that I'm not thinking about them from one angle. I'm being able to look at the entire situation for what it is and be able to work through it.
Okay, that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
I look at it from Keisha's point of view.
As you should.
That's fine.
But I need to be able to think about it from every point of view.
But think about it like this. Think about it like you have your mind, your body, and your heart, right? So you have the mental, the physical, and then the emotional. So sometimes we focus too much on the mental or the emotional and the physical. When I say comprehensive, you're being able to look at all three of those different types of points of view, and you're able to kind of use them all collectively to form one cohesive Keisha.
Okay.
Yep. Viewpoint.
Okay. Less selfishness. That's what it sounds like.
No, it's actually more selfishness because you're using more of yourself. You're understanding the totality of yourself as opposed to one part of yourself.
Intriguing. Okay.
Yeah, so this poem, I found this poem though.
What's your poem? I'm over here processing now. Okay.
You talked about higher being, and this is funny. Sometimes some people, they associate higher beings with masculine and feminine energies. And it's funny because Langston Hughes wrote a poem about love. But I'll just let y'all hear it. It's real short, so it's not yet. I will take your heart. I will take your soul out of your body as though I were God. I will not be satisfied with the touch of your hand, nor the sweet of your lips alone. I will take your heart for mine. I will take your soul. I will be God when it comes to you. And it's just funny because some people actually look at their significant others as higher beings.
Yeah.
Like they are God.
I like that.
And that was
That's
I'm not saying it's correct or
no, but I kind of feel it like when you say that. Like I would love my man to feel like I have a piece of you.
And I see it as more than that. Like when he's saying, "I will take your soul, I will take your heart," I see it across all spectrum. Social media can do the same thing to you. Your friends can do the same thing to you. Some people are so caught up in their religion that they can take it from you. You know, just I see everything that can apply to that poem, and that's really deep. Like it can, like everyone has that, can have the one thing that will take your soul and your heart and have complete control over it.
Yeah,
I really like that. That's
I
nice.
do. I don't feel like he's doing it in a evil type of, I'm gonna take your soul and your mind, but I do feel like it's just like a love, like.
I mean, that's what I don't know exactly how he meant it, but whenever I read it, I feel as if he's saying, like, you know what, I will take you and I will protect you. And, like, everything that a god is supposed to be, you know, like, is what he will do to, you know, his woman. Like, he will just be a beacon of light for her. Right. You know? And that's
all I need is to see the light, girl. That's all I need. A flashlight, a beacon of light, a lighthouse. I'll take it all, girl. I'll take that. Sigh.
And it will soon come to you.
I'm a tortured soul, okay? Love is something that I yearn for. And, you know, we're not going to have that psychological conversation, but I just feel like this is all about love. You know, maybe it's from my little reading, but I really feel like love is in my air. It's around me right now. I don't mind it. I'll get mine. I'm gonna look into this numerology, because you and this numerology stuff, Brittany, is just it be shocking me.
I love everything about numerology.
I understand. When I come back here, I'll tell y'all mine, because I'm thinking the numbers, the letters in my name. I mean, the number of letters in my name might mean something to 5. I feel like, but I got 8 numbers in my name. But we'll come back to that. I'll get back to you next week and let you know.
You'll get there once you figure out like your life path number and all that stuff, and then you'll see like a number that you always gravitate towards. Like my life path number is a 5. All my numerology folks out there, #Noom Crew. If your life path number is a 5, then I fucks with you the dumb way. Like I know I'm probably like one of the I'm that hood Zen girl. Okay, it's a thing. Trust me.
But you know the funny thing? My life path number is a 3, but the time that I was born is 5:55.
Wow. You understand? Like, wow. You get it? And see, this is and what makes it even deeper is that like 5:55. You're born in May, the 5th month of the year. I'm born in May. 5/25 at 8:05, and you just brought up the number 8. Like you see how like you can find the many connections between people with numerology. It's so deep. It's so deep. I have 230 locks. 2 + 3 + 0 is 5. So you know, I'm just saying like,
what was your line number?
My line number is 5 of the 15 fragrances of BDT. I'm just saying, you know, my mother, she's her birthday is 5/15. My husband is 5/13. You know. Wow. So, you know, I can give it to my kids too, because if I do them, it all equals up to 5 as well. But we're not going to get that deep into it. But, you know, I really cherish numerology.
I'm going to look into that. That's going to be my next mindset. That's my next focus, because I want to start reading. So I want to read into numerology, and I love astrology already, but I want to read into numerology and the chakras, because I know last time in our uploaded podcast, we were talking about the numbers, and we were talking about the chakras. And y'all were giving me so much information about my chakra, and I still don't know what it is, what number it is, or whatever. But I'm looking into that too.
Chakras exist. Like everybody has their own chakras. Like not their own. Like everybody has the same chakras. You have your crown chakra, which is above your head. You have your third eye chakra. Correct me if I'm wrong. Third eye chakra, and then you have there's the one in the mouth.
There's a mouth chakra. Oh, I thought she was hitting.
We're about to look it up because I don't want to be wrong either. Because we are not trying to. We look, like I said, we are those Hood Zen girls. So we're not trying to get kicked out by the other Hood Zen girls all over the world. Right. We got to be right.
I see there's colors: the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, the heart chakra.
Yeah, and then there's the sacral chakra,
the
solar plexus.
Solar plexus.
Yeah, there's
the sacral and the
root chakra.
Yeah. Damn, boy,
And then the ironic thing that I found out a little while ago is that there's actually other chakras like in between them.
Wow.
And it gets even deeper than it.
Oh yeah.
Wow. It gets crazy.
So, I'm gonna ask that we take a break.
Okay.
For about 10 seconds, if you don't mind.
All right.
And we're gonna be right back. Okay? And we're back. Sorry. So, when we're talking about our chakras and the, and being in a better place or whatever, I want to talk about getting to this entertainment news of Kanye getting out of this sunken place. Okay?
Yes.
So,
yes. Yes, Kanye. Yes. Oh my God. You don't understand how excited I am. Like, you don't understand. Like, Kanye is my soul twin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. And like ever since he came into the music industry, like I've always been fans of different artists, like wide range, doesn't matter what genre it is. But when he came out, like I felt so in tuned to his music and just him as a person. And then like he kind of went off into a different path and it wasn't the same path I was going. So, naturally we're going to have that breakaway. But for him to make that statement, and it's funny because if you go back a few podcasts, I literally stated
that he was in a sunken place.
And it's kind of like that message went and like tapped him right in his Miller's forehead. And he was like,
That's crazy.
I need to wake up.
That's crazy. You always do it, though.
Big up to you, Kanye. I mean, if you ever are in Louisiana, Baton Rouge specifically, if you want to link up, let's do that. Kanye is KANYE. It's 5 letters. But
girl,
but we ain't got to get that deep into it, But yeah.
Okay. That's so interesting. How many letters in your last name?
And my last name, WELSH, 5.
What about your maiden name?
Adams, ADAMS.
I knew
also
it was coming.
5.
That's why I asked the question. I had to ask the question.
Also 5.
I had to ask that question, my bad. Well, my last name is 5. So, kind of meant to see this.
Last name is too damn many. So.
You have multiple
We'll
letters.
have to add them up and get just that
I'm pretty sure it's going to be
number.
5.
Yeah.
The letters.
Yeah.
What Brittany is talking about, you guys, Kanye went on a rant on Instagram, going at Nick Cannon, Drake, and Tyson Beckford, telling him to keep my wife's name out of your mouths. He did a series of videos on Instagram. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard them, and he addressed them and insisted that they stop talking about his wife, Kim Kardashian West. How he started off was, now that I'm out of this sunken place. So I think the hilarity of that was that he finally realized that that he's coming back. He tried to apologize for his slavery was a choice comment, but he never really apologized for saying it.
But he shouldn't have.
Right.
But if you want people to still buy your stuff and to still support you,
they bought his stuff because he was unique, eccentric, and he said what he felt like, regardless of how other people would take it. So why should you stop now?
Because you got a lot of black people that you're dealing with, and slavery. Excuse me. Everybody doesn't feel like slavery was a choice. Excuse me. So you do have to kind of watch what you say because you're a public figure. Like you said, that's when we did love him because he was the outspoken one that, didn't really care about what he said. But that hit home to a lot of people. Like that kind of knocked some people off their high horse.
I can kind of feel the people that are angry, and I feel the people who feel like he can say what he say, because at the end of the day, he can say slavery was a choice, just like B.O.B. is going around saying the world is flat. To each its own.
Let's not talk about B.O.B. That's like
its own.
That's gonna be another hour.
To each its own. So yeah, but we're all happy for you, Kanye. I'm really looking forward to this next album.
Yeah.
There have been hints about Watch the Throne 2. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna roll over and go to glory if that happens, because that'll be like circle of completion right there, because that means that you're getting right back with your best friend, when those two come together, it's amazing music, you know. And then you have Beyonce, who's another powerhouse in the music industry. She was also another one of his closest friends. So I just like to see when people, work things out and move forward.
Right. I hope they do that. You kind of went to a closing point when I wasn't ready to close, but I'll take it.
I mean, if you want to talk about Nick and Tyson and...
I was trying to let everybody know what happened before. I was trying to go the backstory on why this incident happened to get to where we are.
Go ahead. Sure.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you, Kylie. So listen, here's the backstory. So last month, Kim Kardashian and Tyson Beckford got into it on social media after the gossip site The Shade Room posted a photo on Instagram of Kim Kardashian, and Tyson had some thoughts about it. So he said, sorry, I don't care for it personally. She's not real. Doctors fucked up on her right hip. So Kim decided to clap back, saying, sis, we all know why you don't care for it, with the T emoji, the frog emoji, and the nails painted emoji. So
clap back.
So I'm guessing that she decided to say that, Tyson was gay, and then there was some backlash from her, from people just saying like she tried to shame him, because Tyson does have a 20-year-old son, and of course he's been in a lot of relationship with women, and has never said he's gay, because he's not. Well, according to, they just saying that you shouldn't have said that, because he's not. He has a 20-year-old son. He has different relationships with high-profile women. People just don't want, that to be what it says.
The closed-mindedness of this world.
Excuse me. Sorry. The situation with Nick Cannon and Drake was more personal. The internet was speculating that Kiki from the In My Feelings song was going towards Kim Kardashian. The internet's been speculating that Kim Kardashian was the famous Kiki, and Twitter being Twitter, took a whole nother level of speculation, and they said that the pair, that they hooked up, and then Dre was low-key trying to let the world know that him and Kim messed around. The Shade Room then posted a video that included Nick Cannon, and they dated in 2006, and DJ Academics was discussing the ongoing feud between Pusha T and Drake. DJ Academic raised the possibility that Kim Kardashian and Drake had something physical going on at one point. And, Nick Cannon kind of told him, as a fan stepping back, there's something that real personal Drake holds over that whole family, that he's like, y'all don't want me to let this out. I remember when they said that about when they was doing that Pusha T argument, Drake said, you don't want me to let this out, it's going to destroy your whole family. I remember he did kind of throw a threat out before, saying that towards Pusha T, but also to Kanye. Who was the guy that told him? Prince. Jay Prince? The guy that went on the Breakfast Club and I told Drake not to air this out. Yeah. Because it would mess up everybody. Prince, yeah. Well, I think that's what he's kind of referring to, that this kind of comes back to what he just said about Drake knows a lot about that whole family. He could let out so much information that it will destroy people's lives. Don't know what it is. I feel like if it was so big, you should let us know. Should have told us. I want to know.
That's their business, though.
I want to know. You're the public eye. It is their business.
They have to be able to keep something. We can't take everything from them.
You can't, but social media says you can, because social media does digging.
I mean, well, fuck social media. I'm saying, they should be able to keep something, as human beings.
They are. but they also argue over social media, which allows everybody else to step in. Yeah.
So they should still be able to keep stuff to themselves like other...
They could. That's why they said Drake didn't let it out.
Okay.
So, but Kim shut it down once she posted on the, she went to the shade room on the Instagram comments and was like, never happened, end of story. So Drake remained silent throughout the whole thing, which is what bothered Kanye, because Drake never... he never stopped the rumors and was like, no, that's not about her. Drake just letting it go on.
Right.
And that's what making Kanye mad, because he's not trying to put an end to it. So then Kanye also addressed Nick Cannon. He said, I understand you used to date my wife, but you get in the interview, don't mention my wife. If someone brings my wife up, you say, hey, I respect that man. I'm not speaking on that. Don't be making no suggestions like nobody fucked my wife. Okay. Kanye West also said that he's taking accountability for not being more supportive of Drake in his beef with Pusha T. And that's one of Kanye's artists. He in turn sounds would like Drake to set the record straight. He says, what I'm looking for my spirit to take accountability is the fact that there's people making rumors or thinking that you fucked my wife, and you not saying nothing and you carrying it like that don't sit well with my spirit. He said that, if I had a girlfriend from Chicago and her name was Renita, then you was married to Rihanna, I wouldn't make no song called Riri. He was like, you too smart for that, bro. You know where that comes from? Don't make no record with nothing that could be confused. So Nick Cannon went to Instagram posting his own feelings about it. Nothing but love, and I respect you, and I always had that, but I honestly gotta say this, my dude, I've never said anything disrespectful, harmful, or in my opinion to your marriage or your union. I salute it, keep on going, but you're not gonna tell me what I can and what I cannot say. See, and I feel that. You're not gonna go on social media telling somebody how they gotta feel and what they gotta say. When you want somebody to apologize to you and it don't be genuine. Just because you came out and said this, that does not make somebody be like, oh, let me go apologize to you now. It's gonna be fake.
Naturally.
It's gonna be fake.
Right.
You let him do it on his own time. You address the situation, which I feel like you should have addressed them rather than going on social media and doing it.
Yeah.
Because that's making everybody's business. That's making it public. You should have went to them, hey, didn't respect what you said about that. Can you nip that in the bud? Or don't go talk about my wife or whatever. Could address that to them. You put it on social media, go give everybody something to talk about. And I feel like now, don't expect the apology, because my big-headedness, if I was in a situation, I'm not going to apologize because it's not going to be genuine. I'll apologize when I feel like, hey, I do owe you an apology, my bad.
Yeah.
But because you try to take it to this point of going on social media and making these videos, it's not going to be genuine. So when if he said it right now to him, he gonna take it as you just being fake. So why go after it? Okay, from here on out, if Nick Cannon does not say anything about your wife, then cool, respect. He heard what you said. Right. But don't try to go and be like, hey, you need to apologize. Tyson Beckford either. Don't go after them now. I feel like it's gonna come to a mute point.
Is it me, or do I feel like they're all too old to be doing this?
I 100% agree.
No, I agree with that.
I feel like
and I can understand maybe the similarities between Kim and Kiki, but for all we know, Drake has a lot of women.
But
nope, let me finish.
Okay.
Drake has a lot of women, right?
Right.
Who's to say a nickname for Bae ain't Kiki? Kiki can be anybody. Mm-hmm. And I'll even give you another example. French Montana. You know what he calls everybody? Monkey. Literally. He calls everybody monkey. He called Khloe Kardashian monkey. He called Evelyn Lozada monkey. Everyone's called monkey. So if he go out and make a song called, monkey. How are we supposed to know who he's talking about? I just feel like,
he's just reaching for straws because he's about to put another album out. Right. He always does, which is why I love this, because people still see this.
Yeah.
but they hop on it.
They still go out and get that album because they're like, ooh, I know it's going to be a comeback for KK. I'm going to get it.
Oh, my God.
Well, from what I was told, from what I read, I'm sorry, I was told, but this was a conversation that me and my son's father has. Kiki was supposed to be the TV personality that he used to date named Keisha Shantae.
Right.
Her nickname is Kiki.
Right.
KB was supposed to be Kiana Barber from Oakland, California, which is kind of reference to the same person. You know, you could say Kiki and KB are the same. Mm-hmm. But then I also heard that Kiki and KB are the city girls that were in his video from New Orleans.
Right.
So, and it's another girl, but she's in jail, so she wasn't able to do the performance. But she sound kind of like Magnolia Shorty, which is how they got the little piece of Magnolia Shorty, and then the other piece sounded so much clearer because it was her. It was another girl.
Right.
So I thought it was just somebody from the City Girls. Like, I didn't think that it had to be you specifically talking about somebody, because like you said, Drake has a lot of females in his repertoire. Literally, he done smashed a lot in Canada and still around the world. Right. Kiki and Keisha Shantae, which is his ex-girlfriend, is who he could have been talking about. I don't feel like it's supposed to be like, who is KB? KB is supposed to be another Kardashian. Like, you can't go off of that. Kiki does not always mean Kim Kardashian. I'm sorry, that's just me, because everybody been saying Kiki to me ever since then. I've never fucked Drake. Believe me, if I did, you'd know. Because I wouldn't be here. Okay? Oh. That's special stuff. I wouldn't be here. I'm just saying.
Make that money. Don't let the money make you.
What, Ebony? Shoot.
After this conversation.
I'm just saying. That's how I feel. Don't allow somebody to just Twitter.
Right.
Twitter fingers. They getting Twitter happy, and they wants to go. They putting pieces of stuff together that's not there.
It's a normal pattern for most artists these days to gain a little bit of momentum and attention on the eve of what's coming out. His album is supposed to be coming out Kanye's album is supposed to be coming out at the end of this month. So
So you think not a publicity stunt?
I wouldn't put it past it. Anything to gain access to, like, oh, they're having this going on, I'm guaranteeing, like, I'm thinking like his hardcore fans are gonna be like, I'm guaranteeing he's gonna address it in his album and it's coming out, so it's gonna listen, right? So, boom, there go 1 million in sales right there, just because they want to know if something's gonna be said.
That's true. I can understand that. Publicity, that's all. But it is what it is, because that's the world we're living in. So, hey, I have no squall.
People start requesting and like paying attention to things other than that, then but if that's all they have to kind of give them, like a respite from their regular day, then that's kind of what they're gonna go for. They need something more than just football and celebrities.
Yeah. Well, that is life, because football is life right now. Like, everything is football. Monday nights, Sundays.
I didn't even realize it was the friggin' football season. Like,
what?
Girl, I haven't actively watched the NFL since like 2005.
Only reason I watch the Saints game in Alabama is because my son's father watches it, and if I'm at home, I'm watching it.
I'm a hardcore football fan, but I refuse to watch football until Colin gets a job.
So you're boycotting?
I am.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Gotcha.
I mean, my parents watch it every Sunday, and they watch it every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday.
But that TV is still on there.
I politely remove myself and go put myself somewhere else. They can watch it all they want. I don't want to watch it until Colin gets a job or until this lawsuit finishes and he takes them for everything they're worth. When they're done with it, it's going to be called CFL. Colin's Football League.
Right.
I'm sure that's definitely
49%.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny. I wonder if they're having a Men in Black spinoff. Sorry, that was just a focus that just came out of nowhere. I want to see that. Would y'all watch a Men in Black spinoff?
No.
Why not? With Tessa Thompson? Because she was in the last Men in Black. I think it'd be nice.
I'm over that. Probably
With Chris Hemsworth, with Thor.
I think with the kids. But
yeah, I think it'll be cool for like the younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me personally, I wouldn't want to watch that.
Would you watch Kingsman 3? They're set to release in 2019.
No.
I would love Kingsman 3. I love Kingsman 1 and 2. Even with Channing Tatum in the second
That's the only thing that's gonna make me watch it.
I mean, but I feel like he will come back. He didn't die.
No, but I'm only watching it for Channing.
Okay, well, what about a Chucky Child's Play remake?
No.
I'm
sorry, but I watched the last Chucky movie and it was horrible.
Not the Bride of Chucky, but the Seed of Chucky, right?
I think that was the last one.
No, there's one, the Cult of Chucky.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
There's a cult? No, I have not watched it.
Don't.
I have not watched
it.
It just
look like
progressively worse.
Don't.
No, it does, because it's like even between Child's Play and what was it, The Nightmare on Elm Street, and then the Jason movies. It's like the first few were cool, but then
they got ridiculous.
After a certain point,
it got to a point to where they took the horror out and started inserting comedy, and I hate that. Like the thing that makes a horror movie good is the horror of it. Child's Play, mind you, it was a little doll, and yeah, he's a little cute, and he had little lines, but that little redheaded thing was scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Torture.
Very creepy.
Torture.
But once they got into like the Bride of Chucky, the Seed of Chucky, the Cult of Chucky, it all became comedic, and I was like, I'll pass. So if they're gonna do another Chucky movie, I'll pass. And the Cult of Chucky didn't even go to theater; it went straight to Netflix.
That's why I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking of Netflix, did y'all watch Nappily Ever After?
It's on my list.
I haven't watched it yet, but that's with Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah.
And she
shaves off all her hair. Yeah.
And well, she was known for her hair. Like her mom brought her up saying like, your hair is beautiful. You're beautiful with your hair. Let's brush your hair. Let's everything was centered around her hair. So she always thought that Black beauty was with straight hair. That straight European look that we've all grown up knowing. Don't get me wrong. I was like that too. I always had relaxed hair. Selena, your hair was always relaxed in high school.
But that doesn't mean that. This is the thing. When I was growing up, my mom never had relaxed hair. Like, my mom has always had natural hair. Like a lot of the people that I've always known, like growing up, like they've always had like. There's always been someone in my life with natural hair. So I didn't see straight hair as a marker of Black beauty. It was just something that like it was more manageable because see, my mama, like single parent household, she was the youngest in her like family of 11, 12 kids. So she never had to do hair. So she didn't know how to do my hair. So I had to figure out my own hair. A perm was a lot easier than trying to, figure out how to do natural hair at like 11, 12.
I'm learning this now.
Right.
So
I'm learning this now.
I got a relaxer for a reason. I didn't get a relaxer just because,
Okay.
But
well,
I just maintained it.
Right. Which it's easier. Don't get me wrong. I do understand a relaxed hair is actually a little bit easier. But I know the movie or is it a series? It is a series, huh?
No, it's a movie.
It's a movie?
Yeah,
okay.
it's a movie.
Well, the movie is centered around her going to a corporate job and everything. And, like I said, she was known for her hair, the beauty of her hair, the beauty of her and her hair. And I think one day she just got fed up and just shaved it all off. And her mom was like, what did you do? Like, it was like, you just...
like a cardinal sin.
Right. Like something's wrong. What's wrong with you? And I think she went into like a depression because then she was like, oh my God, what did I do? And then I think a friend spoke to her and then she finally got empowerment. Nappily Ever After. She got empowered through her naps. And I definitely want to watch it myself because I feel like it's going to be... I heard it was very inspirational to Black culture. I want to read it. I want to watch it. I'm sorry, and see what it's about. But I just want to see if any of you guys had saw it already. But that's definitely going to be on my list.
We can definitely talk about it next time.
Y'all, we'll definitely come back and reconvene about it because I do want to have my own opinion of it. Why do I sound so nasally now? Sorry, you guys. I don't know if I just got my sinus just started acting crazy. I'll be better next week. Promise. Promise. Anything else you guys want to add?
As always, I'll be saying this every episode. If you have any questions that you want to write into us, if you have any situations that you want our opinions on, you can hit us up at askhappyglo@gmail.com. That's AskHappyGlo@gmail.com.
Yes, please. We welcome everything. We welcome your questions, comments, advice, anything. And we're open. We're open books. We would rather talk about it than not talk about it.
Send us crystals.
Or, yes.
Most definitely.
Yes. I definitely welcome that.
Unless you're one of them effed up individuals, then keep your crystals. Keep your crystals. Okay? Keep them.
Right. No negativity right here, please. I'm going to end off on the note of my quote. Change will not come if we wait for some other person, or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Barack Obama.
Come on.
I love you guys. I'm glad to be here with you. I'm all about love and positivity, right now. So love you. Hope to see you back next week. Can't wait to hear from you, and you guys have a wonderful week. See you then. All right.
May the power of 5 be with you.
Peace.
Hey there. Enjoyed the podcast? Want to support the HappyGlo movement? When you sign up for listener support, you're basically helping us to become a better podcast for you. The cool folks at Anchor have made a super easy way for you to do that. You can set up a monthly recurring donation of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. Just visit our page on anchor.fm/happyglo. That's anchor.fm/HAPPYGLO. We appreciate each and every one of our listeners, and we look forward to going on this journey with you.